And then now we're going to create a date of birth field called DOB. Here's where we want to change the type of the field. It shouldn't be a text field. It should be a date field. So let's take a second here to look at the different types. We have text, obviously, number, where you type numbers into it, date, time. These should be all obvious. Timestamp is a little bit more complicated. It's a combination of date and time, just as you imagine them, with a space in between them, all into one field. You have a container field which can hold any kind of media like a file or a picture, PDF document, whatever you want to put in there, you can put it into a container field. Then you have calculation fields which do a lot, but the basic idea is to do addition and subtraction, kind of like what you do in an Excel spreadsheet. And then you have a summary field. These are basically totaling up across many records and allow you to do reports essentially. They're really for reports. We're going to come up here and choose date and then hit create. Now I always come back up here and do a quick look and see to make sure that I have the right types, because I can tell you after 18 years of developing I keep making the same mistakes over and over again, and I finally learned the most common mistake, and especially, I learned this after talking on the phones for 5 years in tech support. People will pull their hair out not knowing that the problem is check everywhere, but forget to check that they define their date field as a text field. You'll still be able to type the dates in. It'll go into a text field, but when they search it or sort it, it won't act the way they want it to. So, it's not always the complicated explanation. Sometimes it's a simple explanation, which is the one that's actually going to solve the problem. So pay attention to this and try not to make the mistake of making your date field a text field, and then you won't have this issue. So now we're all done. What we're going to do is click OK. We've exited Manage Database. FileMaker has made one record for us. It's made a layout for us and put all the fields on the layout for us. This is a very friendly thing for people who are just starting out. It doesn't require you to make all these things, but we will eventually show you how to make all these things, make records, make layouts, put fields in the layout, because FileMaker can't do it forever for you. It can't think for you. It just figures when you first create the database, it might as well put all those fields on a layout for you and give you a record to put it into.